We are back with another one of these, Ari. Thursday Thunder. How you
back.
doing? How are you doing?
I'm good. You just asked me that. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
good.
but I didn't ask you on camera.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we need content. I was thinking, like, should I talk to this guy because I actually
Yeah.
like him, or do I want to get content?
No, it's just a content
Always
farm.
content. All right, done. Content. Next week, we're going to go for an all-you-can-eat buffet and rate it.
I don't like buffets.
Neither do I. Not
Yeah,
anymore.
not a
Not
buffet.
anymore.
No, I've never been a buffet fan.
I used to be a buffet fan when they were actually had good quality food and not just only Asian food. I love Asian food, but every second dish was noodles.
I'm not even opposed to that. I just don't like it. It seems gross.
You don't like the idea of feet eating from one communal trough?
I don't want to watch somebody else scoop food and then me scoop out of it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm at my home and I know
cool.
the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm cool with it. But I don't want to share food with people.
Okay. Let's change up the scenario. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but it's at home.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because it's people I know.
The hell, then So
And like most of the people I know are relatively clean.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Am I there? Am I in that list of relatively clean?
Relatively.
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's why I always preface relatively for pretty much everybody because then it covers everyone.
It's a shotgun blast of kindness.
Yeah.
So it gets peppered a little. Well, that's good. That's a good.
What about you? What's new?
I've got my car finally.
I was going to ask.
Yes, I finally
Can we
got
talk
my
about the car?
We can talk about car.
Because the car's come.
The car has come. I have come in the car.
Everyone's come.
In the car.
Yeah.
Not many have come in the car.
I'm going to come.
In the car.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, dude. Like, it is. I've taken several people for drives. A few people who are, the ones who like are usually against EVs, saying like it's just against them. It's usually because they don't know what they're like.
Yep.
So it's always like, hey, have you been in one before? It's like, no. Have you been in a fast one before? It's like, well, no, obviously. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, what's it sound like? It's like it doesn't. Has no noise. It has to generate noise via the outside speakers, which I actually found I can actually maximize the noise off. So
Can
I
you
can
do the
make
fart noise or is that just Tesla?
I think that might be an edited video because I don't know if you can, unless it's completely jailbroken the software where you can add their own stuff. But I can imagine you can, if you do want the sound of like a combustion engine, you can get that installed somehow. I mean, it's just software at the end of the day.
I think Tesla, they had a fart one.
Oh, that's great. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my car can't do that. But so far, it's been nothing but fun. I mean, the few things I found, a couple of cons so far, I wouldn't really call them cons, a bit more inconveniences, would be the charging. You obviously have to set aside time in a day. So if you want because let's say if I wanted to get, say, like 30% to 80%, which would give me about 300 Ks, take about 25 minutes to half an hour at a fast charger.
That takes half hour to get 300 Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. But how long does it take, say, at home, standard charge from zero? If you were in a hypothetical situation, zero to complete full. So
that completely depends if your home has three-phase or one-phase charging. My house is one-phase, so it's slow. It's normal. It's normal power. You draw them out. Power.
Yep.
I have an inbuilt car charger to the wall, and it draws 1.3 kilowatts per hour, which is stupidly slow.
I don't know what any of those words
so my battery is 77.
Speak to me like I'm an idiot because I have zero clue when it comes to electricity what any of those words mean.
Okay, so if I was to if my battery is 77 kilowatts.
Okay.
If the house charger is charging 1 kilowatt per hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So from zero to full, it would take 3 full days.
Yes. At a slow.
Gotcha. But I mean, you're never going to be at complete zero at home.
Exactly. And it costs the equivalent of running a hairdryer for that amount of time. So
it's
I don't know how much that is, but filling up at a
it's still cheaper than filling up in a full tank of fuel.
Significantly cheaper. The 300Ks cost me $17.
Yeah.
So and that was.
I'm trying to work out. I think when you put up a picture of that, I did the cost equivalence. I think it's a third of what a tank of fuel would cost. Like you're paying at least less than a third when you're doing fast charging. Obviously, if you do the slow, it's even cheaper.
Well, if you do it at home, it's standard rate. So when you're out in public, it's got a little slight tariff for the company.
100%. So it's definitely more cost effective if you drive a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely more cost effective. It's not as cost effective in terms of insurance and all that sort of stuff. It's a bit more pricey.
Yeah, but even then, I don't know. Is it just more pricey, or is it just pricey because you got a new car?
It could be pricey. I think it's just new technology as well.
I think it's just because I saw your premium. It's more expensive than mine, but then mine's a 13-year-old car.
Yeah.
And yours is brand new. I think if we had the same level.
It's
car,
more like
regardless
based on cost, I'm assuming. Like,
well, your insurance premiums are based on one, your driving experience, and then also the cost of the car. They're the two, and then things like where you live and those sort of things play a factor into that. Where you park it during the day.
Yeah.
We have very similar sort of things in all those aspects. So I think it would just come down to probably cost of the car.
Yeah.
More than anything.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are very cost-effective EVs currently right now, which anyone can get. My one's a little bit more on the higher end, but it's
very pretty.
It is very pretty. It's very, very pretty. I invested it because it's a long-term thing.
Yeah.
But I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been running it.
That's the main thing. As long as you're enjoying the car. As long as you didn't turn around and get it and go, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second thing, however, because there was a couple of inconveniences, and this is actually rather, for some reason, I find it funny, but it happened again this morning. I've mentioned to you before.
It's a bit loose.
I've mentioned to you before, but if you're driving, just say you're driving your car, right, down a back road, and there's a bird in front of you, even if it's facing away from the car, you're coming behind it, it'll fly away. It'll hear you, it'll feel the vibration.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
I know where you're going with this, yeah.
It happened again this morning where being in an EV, you generate no noise from a combustion engine, so you just glide along. All you really hear is the sound of the tires.
So you've been out mercilessly murdering birds?
I haven't been out mercilessly. I wouldn't even say I've been looking for them, but it just happens. I have not killed any birds, right, intentionally.
Yeah.
But every single there was a magpie this morning near my home. It was facing away from the car, and I was driving down a back street and didn't hear me. So I had to again slow down and beep for the thing to fly away.
You should have told Sam, and he would have told you to go over.
Oh, he would have just he would get that ladle out. And, yeah, it's spring, guys.
Now that you've said that, that's definitely a. I wouldn't say a flaw, but that's definitely something that you got to consider. Because even driving, like thinking as a pedestrian.
Yeah, there's been a few times where driving in a car park, I'm like, can these people hear this car?
Well, see, I mean, I'm pretty, I just walk wherever I'm walking. And it's like I think I'm pretty attuned to what's going on. But I generally listen more than I
mean, 9 times out of 10 now, you look at someone walking and they've either got AirPods in, headphones of some kind, head down. Don't get me wrong, I'm also one of those people. Every now and then, I will, if I'm shopping, I'll put the headphones in, just walk around. But I know, at least I have my head up most of the time, But there's been times.
Look, I think that's a small toss up though. Yeah. Like those sort of problems, they don't seem that big of a deal.
No, but there's slight inconveniences, but it's been great so far.
Awesome.
Nothing to say wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
That's good. Let's get into some products because we do have some things next to you there, Ari. What's the first one? New shit first? New shit. We should make like a pop-up that goes new shit.
Okay. Every time you say that,
I
look at it and I don't do it at all.
What if I did?
What do you want to start with? We've got protein pre or a greens.
Let's start with let's go with the pre.
The pre?
The pre.
Well, I'll take that back.
We can end on that.
Yeah.
We'll end on that one.
So I went to look for a nip online to print this one, and I couldn't find it.
Yes.
So
Notorious.
We're just going to have to read it off the label.
Sorry, guys. We don't have an eidetic memory here. So we do have to read them, unfortunately.
So we have Nubreed Nutrition.
Nubreed Nutrition.
Notorious.
The high energy caffeinated drink mix. Gladiator punch flavor. What's this? Superhero serum. Because we all know. I've got them here. It says lemon lime. And it has tropical fruit.
Yeah, and then we've got Nectar of the Gods.
Hell yeah.
In orange tangerine and Red Dragon. What's Red Dragon?
It's got to be like dragon fruit of some kind or something red. Strawberry dragon fruit.
Strawberry lemonade.
Where's the dragon?
The dragon is lemonade.
What do you mean, dragon?
Dragons taste like lemonade. So this is the new high stimulant.
Dragons taste like lemonade.
Yeah.
Cool. What do goblins taste like?
See, this is I don't know actually even honestly how new this product is, but we've just got it in.
Yeah. What flavor is that one?
This is the Red Dragon.
I thought that was a Minotaur.
Yeah, it's got like a Jack Dragon.
But that's a weird one, dude.
There's some interesting characters on it.
That's a weird one.
But Nubreed Nutrition.
You got Captain Copyright over here. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I bet you guys are amazing, and we have actually used this product.
Yeah, we
We've
got
had it in
sent
the
this
past.
up a couple of months ago, I reckon.
We have. All right,
And it's an all-rounder sort of pre-workout. It's a high stimulant because it's a 1 or 2 scoop serving size, 25 or 50 scoops, depending on what you want to do.
You're correct.
And it's a typical sort of pump, mental focus, high caffeine sort of formula. But the main thing that it's got as an extra is it's quite a high dose in terms of the nootropic side of things. I don't know.
I'm just reading through it now. It has some new some patented ingredients here.
Yeah, it's got quite a few.
Alpha EXA, Hyperspeed, NRG3, which is something I heard before. I haven't heard of that.
Synactive tyrosine.
Yep, synactive tyrosine. That's a different one.
Haven't you seen that? Synactive is in what I've got in here.
Yes,
it's
I
in
have seen Synactive,
EHP's one.
Well, guys, honestly, just saying, it's a basic pre. It's got some really interesting ingredients in there. It's definitely catered more towards the mental focus thing, just as you mentioned before, Ari. It does have a bit of English walnut, so it does prolong the half-life of caffeine, so probably not take it too late at night. But above all, it looks like a great formula. We've used it before, haven't had any issues with it. I do believe Kimmo enjoyed it a lot as well.
Yeah.
Memory.
It's a good all-rounder sort of standalone pre-workout. I don't know. Pre-workouts are tough now.
It is.
It's like doing a review on a pre-workout. It's like I think they all work.
They all do.
They all do the same shit. It's mostly just flavor between them or anything like that. And especially now, I was actually saying this to a customer, and you're probably going to disagree on this, is that I think there's two things something that comes to pre-workouts and products that hurt pre-workouts.
All right.
And
so there's two things that hurt pre-workouts.
Well, actually, two things that both hurt pre-workouts and then made them better at the same time.
And that is what?
The loss of DMAA.
I agree.
It both hurt the pre-workouts because everybody wants something that's drugs, but then it also made companies make better products because they couldn't just use drugs.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So there's that one.
Wholeheartedly.
And then the other thing, and this one I know you're going to disagree on, is proprietary blends. They're both great that they're disappeared because you see what you're getting. The negative is nobody has unique products because everybody copies what the market leader is. So there is zero difference between any workout nowadays.
Yeah, there are. I agree with you, but I do agree with you. There's nothing new.
I think it's great that we have transparency. I don't know why we got this in camera and doing this rant. That's in stock now. $84.95. It's online, in store, all that stuff.
No, this is a great product. We could discuss this at length because there has been changes.
I think that's the thing that is both good and bad about transparent labels is that you see everything that's in the product and you get the exact numbers, which is what you want as a customer.
Exactly.
You want to know what you're getting. And even as we sell it, you want to know what's in a product. It's great. The negative from it is products are pretty boring.
I'm
like,
not.
What's the latest thing that's come out that we're like, oh my god, that formula? No, it's not formula. It's flavor, or brand or something like that. There's nothing different nowadays.
No, I do agree with you. And what I do like, I like seeing is I like these like, and I'm going to say Aussie companies that actually have people like formulas behind them that actually have a strong passion for this industry because they're the ones that go, hey, listen, I'm going to go out of my way and find a unique ingredient that does this, that, and the other. You've tried, do you remember the one I was making? Yeah, you tried it.
Yeah.
I mean, that still to this day, I've never seen anything like it. But unfortunately, too expensive.
Yeah.
That has different ingredients that work in different ways, synergistically with each other. It's based on study. I've got studies that back it up, all that sort of stuff. I did that because it was a passion project. And I remember doing it for like years ago with actually going out and actually buying like, when you could buy like nootropics online, like niacinamide, no pept, all those high-end nootropics. I used to make them and blend them and try making them into a pre-workout. So it was something I did as a passion. And companies like, let's talk about Switch Nutrition, Zombie Labs are the same company, Primabolics. You've got all these new Aussie companies that are popping up, and it's based towards a lot of them, which these new ones goes, it's because we've got this new thing that does this and this and this. There's passion behind it. But in the downside, people are also scared.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's where I think transparent labels were great because of that reason. It opened up such a thing of seeing what good companies were doing, that they were putting the right things in products.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but last time I was at the shop, I still had someone ask for, he goes, do you remember Cracked?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, of course I remember Cracked.
Yeah, but
everyone remembers Cracked.
All those sort of things, though, I think they then also created a demand for certain products. So when we went to transparent labels, then everybody just went, I need 6 grams of citrulline, 3.2 beta alanine, 300 mgs of caffeine, and maybe a nootropic.
Everyone became suddenly so versed in formulas because you were up there.
What you just said before about synergistic ingredients, nobody gives a shit about because they don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So when you have a company like, I like using Gentech as an example, and mixed products are great because he develops them, not necessarily, he makes them in a way that he likes them or anything like that. He also makes them to a standard with ingredients that I don't think most companies do. There are a lot of Australian companies that are doing great things now, but I think he's one of the pinnacles with that sort of stuff. But he makes products in a way that it's like, instead of it being 6 grams of citrulline, there might be 3 grams of citrulline. There's some arginine there to buffer it in, and he uses old school like AAKG and shit like that. And it's like, it's all the sort of things that
arginine alpha ketoglutarate for those.
Nobody knows what that is. Yeah, if you're just starting supplements, if you've started supplements now and you go, this has got AAKG in it, people will go, what the fuck is that?
There is going to be a resurgence on TikTok about AAKG, and let's start it.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing ever.
Whoa!
But that's what it turned people into, just mindless of like, if it doesn't have these 3 key things, it's the worst formula ever.
Yep.
And I think that's what we need to go back to, is like some products are just good as well. Like, remember the old thermofuel, speaking of Gentech, in the liquid?
Yeah.
Like on paper, one of the worst formulas necessarily. Like
one of the most, and I'm going to say this, Nick.
Yeah.
I know he watches these. One of the most boring panels.
Like if you compared that to most fat burning or energy formulas now, people would look at it and go, this thing is fucking shit. You took it and you're like, oh my God, this stuff just works.
It's like rainbows opened up in your eyes.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
And that's what I think, it's taken I don't want to say it's taken the fun out of supplements, but it's definitely taken the creativity out of supplements. And
do you remember when you can get such like supplement, like suppository supplements, like pre-workout suppositories? Those were the days.
Do you?
No.
Yeah. But that's why, I don't know. Yeah, pre-workout. I think pre-workouts are one of the things that I'm just starting to get bored with them. And I like having new ones and I like trying them, mainly for flavor now, because formula-wise, there's nothing that interesting anymore about them.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did
we just shit on a product?
We didn't shit on it. We haven't defecated on any products whatsoever.
It's a great look, and going back to Nubreed, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great all-rounder sort of product, but there's nothing that spectacularly different about it. I think I just ruined any potential sale of these products. Yeah.
We sell supplements for a living.
Yeah. Well, look, I think that's the honest thing about pre-workouts. That's the only one I really lean onto, that it's like, if you come in and go, what's the best one? I will always just say, they're all going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm doing that with protein. It's like, listen, they're going to do the same thing. Protein's going to be similar.
Well, see, I like protein. Protein powders are fun because it's like flavor, and you actually want to enjoy the flavor a little bit more.
I agree.
But again, you can't make it revolutionary different. If the company says that it is, I'm like, what are you doing?
Revolutionary doesn't. It's not. But maybe it's like a company tries something different as a base. For instance, we've got something there which
what a fucking segue,
right? Almond protein by Macro Mike. Yeah. Now this is something that. Sorry, go for it. You take the pen. I think we just got this in a few weeks ago.
We got it in just before I went to the US, and I had no idea what happened. Yeah. And then I came back and it was sold out. So we got it back in. It's the same base formula as the other Macro Mike protein, which is the peanut, but instead this one is obviously almond based.
Yes, and I find this one to be far superior to the peanut.
You like it better?
I think it's better. Yes. Yeah? Unfortunately,
in what way?
I think overall it changes the palate, because peanuts have a very distinctive taste. Almonds have a lot milder flavor, so you can actually taste the added flavorings more prominently. How good was that?
Sorry, my whole face is moving.
Sorry, my descriptive talents are that pronounced. I actually purchased this flavor myself yesterday at the shop.
Yeah,
at Australian Muscle. because people don't understand we have a shop.
This is a new one that we just got in because I'm slowly now adding to the range of flavors. We started off with chocolate, vanilla, and banana, and now we've added in the iced mocha latte.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's in stock now too. What's it like?
It's phenomenal.
It is good?
It is great. It is. I was saying it to Kimmo just yesterday. I'm like, I think it might be my new favorite protein.
I've slowly bold call.
I know, but I've slowly gone off of whey-based stuff. I'll still have it here and there, but I found the consistency of this is so much more palatable for myself. I like the thicker, creamier consistency.
Yeah.
And this one, you don't have any sort of earthy undertones as you would with, like, say, Macro Mike doesn't really have earthy undertones because it's all peanut. But this one, if you have a peanut allergy...
If you go compare it to like the typical plant protein, which is like brown rice pea. Oh, they're pretty gritty and sandy, almost tasting. And
there is zero grittiness, zero earthiness. It's almonds. You taste that slight, subtle almond taste, and then you get most of the flavor. So this iced mocha latte, it smells delicious. Yep. It's got a very strong like coffee taste to it. Slight chocolate. I want to say undertones.
Well, that should be there for the mocha.
Yeah,
that's good.
It is a great flavor.
Is it a strong coffee flavor?
It is a strong coffee flavor.
Cool.
I have to admit. In terms of macros, I think it's on par with the peanut-based one. Yep. Obviously, they're going to be a bit higher than whey-based because there's going to be a bit more added fats. But I think that adds to the overall consistency of the shake. Overall, it is a great product. It's a great formula. And being as it's almond, I think fava bean and a few other ones, it is complete protein. So you can grow muscle. You can do it.
It's almond and fava.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I am on the ball today. Right. This is available now. This flavor in particular, $74.95, I believe, for 24 servings.
No, it's 74, but this is for 20 serves.
20 serves.
Peanut is 25 serves.
Oh, damn,
you get a touch more in that one.
It's okay. I'm not
nearly there.
Gods.
So that's in stock now, all 4 flavors now, and we'll probably add more as we go now because it is becoming a better seller than the peanut.
It will be. I can foresee that it will be.
I think it's just, a little bit more versatile than every flavor being peanut based.
Yeah.
So that's in stock now if you want a more creative, different type of protein powder. Completely, that's obviously vegan, dairy-free, lactose-free, gluten-free, all that jazz.
Ari, you have a peanut allergy, but you're still a little bit on, you probably wouldn't use this, but if you do have a peanut allergy and...
Should I roll the dice?
Actually, no, I'm not saying anything.
Should I roll the dice on it?
Roll the dice and, maybe one day you'll be back to your everyday self. In fact, maybe you could be your everyday self with everyday health.
Improve my everyday health.
Oh, damn, look at that.
Yeah.
Everyday health, Primabolics. This is the new flavor of everyday health.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that people should have, especially in chocolate flavor.
I had a mental break there. It's so this is their obviously full greens formula, but this is where we go back to now creative products.
Creative products, all right.
So your typical greens formula, people go, it's just greens and fruits blend. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have a different formula?
Oh boy, do we?
So we've covered this a few times, but the everyday health is an all-rounder wellness formula. It's designed to take away if you're taking your general day-to-day health products and that put it all in one formula.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your multivitamin, digestive health, your greens, your superfoods. I think there's some brain health in there as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, brain. Yeah, lion's mane. What else have we got there?
So it's essentially you're gonna cover all the bases if you don't have adequate nutrition throughout the day. First, active ingredients here we've gone through before. But we got the boys. We got the boys as the first 4: organic wheatgrass, barley grass, spirulina, and chlorella. And we have mushrooms.
Cholera.
We have reishi, shiitake, lion's mane, and panic.
Is it cholera or chlorella?
It's chlorella. Cholera is a horrible disease.
Yeah, that's
which you don't want.
a fungi, isn't it?
I think so, but in
like a horrible. Yeah.
In one of the old, I think the old Everyday Health, it did say cholera on the labels, and I had to pull Will up on it. And it's like no one took it.
Remember, it still says glutamine.
All right, going down. We got the resilience, energy, and vitality, which is N-acetylcysteine and shilajit. This is great for just, you're looking at just resilience, energy, and vitality. It is still glutamine. It's still glutamine. All right, then we have gut and prebiotics. We have fermented L-glutamine and lactose spore. Lactose spore is just good go to probiotics. Going on a list though, this is where it gets a bit different. Well, it's in other ingredients. These are in different ones, but we have gentiana lutea, bromelain, ginger, and papain. Now, those last three that are digestive enzymes, so they are designed to break down primarily flesh. So if you have a meat-based diet, you might benefit more highly than someone who has a vegetarian or a plant-based diet. Gentiana lutea, however, is a very interesting. I think it's South Asian flour where it increases the amount of bile in your gut as well as the amount of saliva. Okay. So it primes the digestive tract to receive food. If you were to have, say, something like this in the morning before your run, before a walk, before your first meal will be better utilized, or you'll be able to break it down more effectively because of the gentiana lutea, which is interesting. It's got other ingredients, it's got other health factors, but I think that's why it's in there, being a digestive enzyme. And then we have multivitamin minerals, going down the list. That's too much to really go into, but hey, use it every day for everyday health.
It's an overdosed greens form.
It's an overdosed greens form and now available in chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's got 4 flavors. All the other ones are fruity based. So there's green apple, mango, paradise fruit, strawberry kiwi.
Ooh, nailed it.
And then now the chocolate flavor. So that one you can dump in with your protein powder or anything.
Protein powder with your oats in the morning.
If you want to chuck it all in one. Yeah. Or have it by itself if you want a chocolate flavor.
Just rail it.
Even that, I suppose.
Why not? Go hard, boys.
Yeah.
David Goggins.
Stay hard.
You drink pre-workout? Yeah. I cut myself open and put it directly into my blood. Stay hard.
That's real.
That's a good. All right. Is there anything else we need to cover?
There is other shit, but we're running out of time.
We've rambled.
Yeah.
What else is there?
It's just coming soon stuff.
Oh,
do you want me to quickly speed run it?
Quickly touch it, dude.
That one. Zombie. So zombie, there is a whole bunch of new flavors.
New flavors. Yes, it is a new flavor across all the items.
Gruesome grape. So that should be in... It was sent yesterday. I don't trust them when they say, and this isn't just them. I just don't trust couriers or anybody.
Yeah.
Or shipping. Is that it was coming today? Doubt it. Probably tomorrow. If not, definitely Monday.
Cool.
And then the other one is we've got a core nutritionals restock of virtually fucking everything in the range.
Shred test, hard burn, hydrate.
Yeah. So we've got the shred, the non-stim fat burner, the test powder, hard powder, so we can get hard again. Core burn is now back, but coming in 5 flavors. Cool. So I think it takes it. Actually, we've got 2 already, so I think we'll have 7 flavors. 7 flavors. Because we need 7 flavors.
Yeah, well.
The weirdest product to ever sell out for us, Core Hydrate.
Okay,
fucking sold out. Like, don't know why.
Actually,
I got it in just for me, and selfishly, I went to go grab another box, and it was out. So I'm like, well, cool.
Well, screw you guys.
So you have to just a straight hydration formula that'll be coming back in. 4 flavors this time.
Good.
New one, strawberry lemonade or strawberry margarita.
Oh, new flavor. Can't wait.
Yeah. So 4 flavors of that now. And then like 6 flavors in core pump.
Can't wait.
So all of that will be back in again, maybe tomorrow, if not Monday. Yeah. I think that's it.
I think we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
Hopefully we didn't shit too hard on this pre-workout. It's a good one. It's a good product.
I think everyone watching will buy one using the special code.
Give a code. I'll put it at the end, and we'll see if anybody watched the end. Whimsical, that gets you 10% off.
Whimsical gets you 10% off.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Yeah. I'll just.
It's an Easter egg.
Yeah, it'll just be there.
Use the code Whimsical, you get 10% off.
Yeah, it'll be there.
All right.
Now I'm gonna spell Whimsical.
WHIMSICAL. Whimsical.
If that's not how it's spelt, that's how it'll be in the coupon thing.
WHIMSICAL.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Whimsical, guys.
What a whimsical episode.
I know, right? That's the code. That's
the teaser at the beginning of the reel.
You should put like use code 10% on the title.
Use code. Find the code of 10%.
Yeah, do that. There it is. All right, here it is.
Yeah,
it's right here.
Cool.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
See you on the internet.